How you doing? Today I'm working on my 2004 Chevy Avalanche. I'm having a problem with the blend door actuator. I've got cold air coming out the driver's side and hot coming out the passenger side. I pulled the vents out to look inside there to see where the actuator is at, and it's under that vent inside there. You really can't see it. And the best way I determined to get that changed out was by taking the dash pad off, opening up the top where I could get in there and see. So I took the dash pad off. You got bolts on the side here. You've got some along the top of the dash, all the way across. Once you get all those out, pull the dash pad straight back a little bit and it pops right out and opens this up. The ductwork on the passenger side is held in place by this bracket that you see here. You got bolts here, 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 and here. Once you remove those, it comes right out. This bracket also comes down and hooks onto that bracket. And you can bend that up out of the way. So what I figured out for getting that actuator out of there was to remove the ductwork, because it's right underneath the ductwork. You've got about maybe an inch space between the actuator and the bottom of the ductwork. It's literally right down underneath there. So what I did is I took the bolt out of the ductwork, which is here. You have to pop your sides off too when you pull your pad off. And then I found out I could go through this vent with my Sawzall. I put a long blade on the Sawzall and I went through this vent at a little bit of an angle and made a cut in the ductwork right there. Once you do that, this ductwork will come right out. Now you've got some plugs over here that you have to unplug also. And then on the back of this ductwork, there's a hose that runs down the back side of it. You've got your headlight, automatic headlight plug that goes under the dash pad. Once you get that, this thing will come right up out of here. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Just like that. Once you get that out of the way, take a look down in here. There's your actuator. You've got a bolt here and one on the other side. There's your power plug going to it. I've already changed it out. That's the new one in there. Great access right to it. Easy. After you get that changed out, grab your ductwork, Here's the hose on the back side. You got to kind of watch it for that. And it will literally go right back in place. Right there. I took a razor blade, cleaned that up. When you start putting it back together, you got a bolt here, then you got your big bracket, U-shaped bracket that goes on there and it holds the ductwork. Get that back in place. But before you do that, you've got to do something with that cut right there. So what I've decided to do was get some of this and wrap around that ductwork to seal that cut. I think that will work real good. Get everything lined back up, bolt it on. This will come back down once you get the other bracket on. Get your dash pad put back on there. Your sides. Your bolts for the dash pad. Get your vent put back in. They just pop in. Got one here. Got another one here. And then a little storage bin goes here. Those all just pop right out. I think one of them had a bolt here. And then get your, after you get your dash pad put back on, then you got your fascia piece that clips right back in place. And you're good to go. That is the best way that I can see to do that, because you don't have any space in there to get your hand. If you got bigger hands, there's no room to get your hands up in there and try to work. You can barely get in there with a flashlight and see where it's at. So again, this is on a 2004 Chevy Avalanche. I hope this helps somebody, because it works well. Thank you.